You've seen Aishwarya from her first shot onwards, and then she comes to this, Sanjay Leela Bhansali movies, and she superstardom, and like there's nobody to beat her, and then she takes, now she's mom and does a few ads here and there, and then the criticism that she has faced so many
Always.
times for fashion choices.
No, always. Because Aishwarya is a very private person. She's not a public person. She doesn't open up in front of anybody. She has a very few set of very close friends who are confidant and who she trusts. And only then she actually opens up and talks freely. But otherwise, she's very, very particular.
Okay.
So the press, the media, as you know, I mean, if they don't have access to somebody, they'll badmouth them.
Oh.
So Aishwarya has always had this policy that I will not give single interviews. I will give a press conference. So all of you come and I'll give you a press conference.
Okay.
And I'll answer questions. But I will not give you access on one-to-one as to my gossip and my private life, my this, that, not. It's completely out of bounds.
Yeah, even when that phase when she was with Salman Khan, did not speak.
She didn't speak a word.
Oh.
Because that's her dignity. And Aishwarya realized very early in life that her silence was her dignity and her strength. And it bothered the media. So they were constantly trying to demean her, to criticize her, to bring her down so that she would come down to a level where she would say, oh, enough, I'll give you what you want. She never did.
She didn't. Okay.
She never did.
Whereas Sushmita's is like an open book.
She's an open book. She's a muffat. And she doesn't care. Whatever they say. अच्छा है, बुरा है, मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड है, हाँ मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड है, कितने लवर हैं, इतने लवर हैं, and so forth and so on.
Very bindas.
Very bindas.
Okay.
And darling of the press.
Yeah.
Because they could get whatever they wanted from her because she didn't hold back anything.
And career-wise, both their paths went on the side, but it didn't crisscross that
They
much.
didn't crisscross, but what happened was that Sushmita got disenchanted with the industry, like Aishwarya did also eventually, and started becoming difficult to actually get hold of, access. So she put layers in front of her to.
Why?
I think she was disenchanted. I don't think she trusted them.
Okay. I always felt that she was a little bit like Parveen Bhavvi maybe. To some extent, in the sense, westernized.
Yeah, she was westernized. She was,
and fish out of water in certain circumstances.
In certain circumstances, but also mistrusting of the industry. Because they were all exploitative. At the end of it, if you're a single woman and you're good looking and your life is on the line because your career is your life, then you can be taken advantage of. No?
But Aishwarya got everything from the industry. So why did she mistrust?
Aishwarya got it because she was gharelu.
Oh.
So they didn't assume that they could have access to her anyway. And anyway, they didn't have access to her, including her directors and things. I mean, she was close to her directors, like she was very close to Sanjay Leela Bhansali, which is why he got such a great performance out of her. But other than that, to the riffraff in the industry, she wasn't accessible. Whereas they felt Sushmita was accessible because she was so open. So they felt that, chance le lo.
But you feel that both got raw deal to some extent from...
They would, because they were such independent women. And our industry, like the rest of the country, doesn't understand independent women. They are so patriarchal.
Let's go back a little bit. Do you think it was like between Sridevi and Hema Malini? Were they also, not speaking to the media, kept to themselves? Ask
Correct.
Amma. I won't talk.
Correct.
There's a reason they built those walls?
Obviously, because people get familiar unnecessarily. No? The moment you allow them in, they start taking advantage and getting familiar because they don't come from the same background. Most of the riffraff in the industry come from very base backgrounds. They think that Haspadi to Paspadi. That's a motto.
Yeah.
So
but whereas they are just emoting on screen of Hasna.
No,
doesn't
but
mean
even if they laugh at you on a
okay.
joke, everybody thinks they can after that get familiar. They take advantage of your vulnerability.
You do so many outdoors.
Yes.
You've shot also outdoors, and all these actresses come outdoors. And one actor that I spoke to, a woman actor, she said that we never met men outside the industry.
Correct.
We just went there and yahi the. They were the ones who were there, and we were shooting with them for 2 months, 3 months. Some of them were married men, and they make advances, and that's how things.
And they
happen.
charm you. But you see, if they charm you, they get away with it. If they're obnoxious about their rights of patriarchal attention, they don't get away with it.
But that's the thing, that even though they are successful women, strong women, earning very well in life,
But they're attracted to strong men. It doesn't matter whether you're married or not. That is another issue altogether. But a strong woman will be always attracted to a strong man, not to a wimpy man.
and then they married men.
Yes. So,
Now it doesn't happen all that much now. Things are changed.
of course it does. Now it doesn't matter anyway if they
They don't marry them. That's the difference.
No, but even if you're married, how does it matter?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is
The
that
institution of marriage is not sacrosanct anymore. Yeah.
Correct. So that's what I'm saying. वो जो पहले होता था ना छुप के and
correct.
having converting into
Yes.
Islam, getting married, then reconverting
Yeah.
into all that drama is not happening anymore.
you know.
They have an affair and then they break up, and then it's more
Yeah,
realistic
yeah,
than
correct.
at least it doesn't ruin lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where you're the second woman
Yeah.
or you're thing. But when you were acting, like when you were working with Sushmita, would she say like don't work with Aishwarya, or Aishwarya and don't work with Sushmita? No.
never.
Nobody told that to you.
Nobody could. I mean, actors used to be very concerned because I had such a bad reputation for being ill-tempered on the set. And that to take no shit from anybody. That they say, यार सबके सामने कुछ बोल देगा तो हमारी कच्ची हो जाएगी. चुप बैठो.
Why were you ill-tempered? What happened?
See, I'm like a perfectionist in my craft.
Okay, so that's difficult.
And then there's always 19-20, na?
Yeah.
And that really frustrates me and gets me really hot and bothered. And then I realized that I could translate that into effectivity. So like for instance, like children. They're spoiled children. Then mummy, ये नहीं मैं नहीं करूँगा. Yeah, I don't like uncle. Cameraman की तरफ point करके बोल रहे. I don't like uncle. I'm not going to shoot. So then how do you deal with them? So I used to catch hold of an assistant who was somewhere in the periphery of the vision.
And shouted it.
And shout at the top of my voice, idiot, ye, what, tu. And then change and look at the kid and say, Acha, baby, ready? Ah, uncle.
Terrified. Poor thing. But yeah, okay, you have to get. So you preferred doing these the ad films as compared to long form films?
I loved ad films because they were such a challenge.
Yeah.
You get over them so quickly and the money was good.
Money was good. And also, it's like to tell a story in a couple of seconds.
And also in a very quick time, I became, got a reputation for number one being difficult, for number two being good at my work. And therefore, all the work that I got was because they'd taken everything into consideration. My difficulty of working with me, my obstinacy in my creative vision, because in the beginning when they wouldn't agree with me, I used to do it two ways. I used to shoot all my films twice. Their way and my way.
Ah, okay.
Okay? And then I'd kept my way, but I'd kept it for my reel. अच्छा मेरी शो रील पे अगर जाएगा तो इट्स माय पब्लिसिटी यार लोग देखेंगे हमने तो देखी नहीं है फिल्म.
Yeah. Wait, we were talking about Aishwarya and we were talking about Sushmita, before that Shabana and Smita Patel. Priyanka Chopra and Deepika Padukone. There's another thing with these two. So gorgeous, both of them.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, when they come on screen, they just light up the screen. Tell me, is it similar to the other pairs that I talked about?
Not really. I don't think they're anyway insecure. Okay. So I don't think they vie for the same roles or anything. It's just that Priyanka, who's very smart and savvy, realized that in the Hindi movie industry for female heroines, there is an expiry date.
And she was reaching that?
And she was getting close to that because she was not getting as much work as she wanted. So she immediately turned around and decided to open up another avenue of work, which was Hollywood.
Brave
And gutsy. Okay? And she did it and she made it.
But you also hinted that she was another one who was disillusioned or felt, and that could be that a romance gone wrong. In one
all of us are human, yeah. So all of us have this weakness of falling for maybe the wrong men. Women have this great purchase. They always fall for the wrong guys.
And you see this happening in front of you.
In front of you.
And do you advise?
Of course.
As the uncle.
But do you think it's going to make any difference? Of course not.
Okay.
It's just water over duck's back. When they've decided, they've decided.
Oh.
When you're in love, your whole brain short circuits. Huh? With men, it short circuits completely. Because they think with their
And do you think that it's because they are around such attractive people that it happens, this kind of chemistry?
Attractive, intelligent people.
Yeah.
The female version of our Hindi movie industry is so much more intelligent than the male version. In terms of reading, background, attributes, education, the whole works. Look at them.
I'm going to take names and tell me what is the first thing. You worked with Shah Rukh. What do you think?
Shah Rukh is brilliant.
Yeah.
He's one of the most natural actors I've ever met.
Salman Khan?
Difficult.
Huh.
Lots of issues.
Difficult for a director or difficult period?
Difficult period.
Okay. Amir Khan?
So professional that he becomes anal.
Okay. Was he directing you?
He was trying to. He didn't try to do that with me. But there were certain shots which I said, I'm keeping an abeyance because I'm not too sure how they'll edit. If I need to reshoot them, I'll need to reshoot them. So he immediately got that signal that maybe it wasn't perfect, which is why I was unsure. But when I put it in the film, it was perfect.
Okay.
But he didn't buy that.
Ah.
And he kept saying, no, but let's look at it. I want to see it.
Do another take.
I had to give the edited film to him, and he's watched it some 16 times before he thought it was okay.
Abhishek Bachchan?
Abhishek Bachchan is a delight to work with. He's easy and he's a natural. And the funny thing is that because he's constantly compared with his father, he has not been given his right. I think he's an amazing actor. If given the right roles and the right parts, he will just...
And what's his father like, Amitabh Bachchan?
His father is scary. Amitabh Bachchan comes 5 minutes ahead of time. Nobody in the bloody industry, including the ad world, comes on time. Okay? It is the most embarrassing thing in the world to see him sitting there all alone on the set, full makeup on, reading a newspaper, waiting for the bloody unit to arrive.
Oh,
it kills you. We don't sleep the night before a Amitabh Bachchan shoot because we don't want to be late.
Okay.
The kind of pressure he puts on you just by coming on time. You cannot imagine that. You can't imagine walking onto a set, thinking that you're 15 minutes late and it's cool. And there Mr. Bachchan sitting there in this chair, reading a newspaper with a single light on him, all alone on the set.
It's become his leitmotif also, I feel.
No, but I mean, look at the kind of pressure it puts on you.
Yeah.
If he was some beginner or some, lallu who was a struggler or something, okay, he's waiting. That is it.
But it's Mr. Bachchan.
Mr. Bachchan is waiting for you.
Okay.
Who the are you?
Kareena Kapoor?
Kareena, very good actress. Tremendous. Underrated, but very good actress.
Okay. Kapil Dev?
Jat.
है ना?
Total.
Whichever ad he's done, he's the Jat.
Jat.
Yeah. Rapidex English speaking course or whatever.
Rangad.
That's him. Sachin Tendulkar? Marathi Manus.
Marathi Manus are shy. But when you dig him a little bit and he gets confident, later on in his career, he got very confident. So he actually suggested things in the script, which were very good.
Okay.
Like in that Shah Rukh film, where Shah Rukh dresses up like Sachin and walks into the World Cup team at their dressing room to steal some Pepsis because they were being given free. And they think that he's Azharuddin says, "You're on, you go in and bat." So he's all padded up and he's going on bat. He's really worried, and looking around to see some escape thing. And there you see Sachin, and he takes all the wickets and says, "Sachin, thank you. You're here and all. Now you can go." So Sachin, at that time, the script was that Sachin takes the bat and goes to bat. But Sachin says, "Why should I do that? Yeah, that's not fun." So let me take the Pepsi and go back in the dressing room and let him go on bat.
Correct.
So we said, "Wow, what a good idea." So, Sachin comes up with gems like that.
Yeah, because he must have done that in the dressing room with the others also. That's the kind of humor they have.
And he fools around a lot.
He fools, yes.
With his friends in Marathi.
MS Dhoni?
MS Dhoni is serious.
Serious guy.
But he's very good. He's very professional.
Okay. There's a video which is going around where it's Kapil Dev and Dhoni and Rohit Sharma. And Kapil Dev tells Rohit Sharma to cut the ribbon. And he says, "No, you guys are in front of me. How can I do that?" It's such a lovely moment, that it's just a couple of seconds where he says, "No, boss, I can't." I mean, yeah, you got a Kapil Dev and you got a Dhoni. However great you might be a World Cupper or whatever, but these guys are in front of you. When you were acting with all these celebs, when you look back upon it, that one guy that you felt that I'm so glad I worked with him or her.
I loved working Shah Rukh.
With Shah Rukh.
Yeah.
Everybody has a Shah Rukh story.
And funnily enough, Govinda.
Okay. I forgot Govinda, yes.
Govinda had the ability to come 24 hours late and pretend he's on time.
Okay.
He walks in blase. मैं आ गया. चलो, ready, take.
Okay.
But अच्छा बॉस तू कल आने वाला था यार. आ जाए. He said, एक दिन में क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
I believe Kaka was like that, Rajesh Khanna. That मैं आ गया तो फिर अब क्या?
अब क्या?
That aura that they bring with them. Was that. Okay, before I wind up, I have to ask about your food journey.
Yes.
So tell me, what does food mean to a Prahlad Kakkar?
Everything. I'm when I was young and I by mistake looked into the mirror, I realized that my face was never going to be my fortune. So I'd have to develop an ability, other than talking my face away, an ability to be able to impress the girls. And what better to impress them with something that is supposed to be their domain.
Okay.
Is to cook better than them. So I learned from my mother how to cook. Just to impress the girls.
Okay.
And I told her, I said, "You better teach me all the best recipes because this is going to be my future. I'm only going to get laid because of your cooking."
So, you're a Fauji background.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I learned to cook and I became damn good at it because I liked what I cooked. And I only cooked what I liked.
Okay. So that worked for you?
That worked for me.
Okay, that's
so
lovely.
On my tombstone will be an epitaph which says, "Men who cook get laid more often than men who pump iron."
Oh my God, this is the most politically incorrect
and
raucous. I think after Cyrus Brocha, yours has been the most humorous one that I have done so far.
But it's true.
Okay,
would you go for a muscle-bound ape or would you go for a guy who can feed you?
Do not ask me this question.
I'm asking you. I mean, would you go for a muscle-bound ape or would you go for a guy who is soft, gentle and cooks his heart out for you?
Yeah, the latter obviously.
Obviously.
Yes. Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा.
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है.
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब.
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप.
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI. It does not lie.